Like many collegiate runners, Jellyn Tatum poured her heart into every stride. A passion for movement and an unwavering determination to reach her goals at the core of who she was.
Before then, I was a college athlete, a runner actually. I did cross country and track and field up and from 7th grade on until the end of my senior year in college.
But in 2022, her world came to a screeching halt.
I was probably 30, 40 minutes away from my house. I feel like that's something that they always say is you're always just so close to home, and that's usually when tragedy strikes.
While driving home from visiting her fiancé Will, who was living out of state, Jellyn's car hydroplaned on a rain-soaked road.
It was within probably 10 seconds, and I realized that I was headed straight on for a semi, so I cranked my wheel as hard as I could. I mean, there wasn't really, I was trying to hit brakes, and my car wasn't stopping.
She woke up in the wreckage, unable to feel her legs.
I was awake, and I knew it was bad. I knew it was really bad. But I didn't move. I just kind of froze, and I just went down to touch my legs, and they felt kind of like how they feel now, just absolutely nothing. I just knew immediately it was bad. So at that point, I just kind of decided that I was just going to have to give everything up to God, and it just was truly not in my control, and I couldn't do anything about it, and except for just be there and control what I could control, which was really not much in that moment.
After being life-flighted to a trauma hospital, Jellyn received news that would change her life forever.
That's whenever the doctor came in, and then he just said automatically, hey, yep, this is really bad. It looks like your spine's broken. You're paralyzed is basically what that means, and you're probably not gonna walk. I knew I couldn't feel anything, and I could just tell by everyone's faces and reactions and things like that. I knew it was gonna be a really hard journey.
Jellyn's journey led her to Hanger Clinic, where she met Darren, who believed she could achieve what others thought impossible.
Okay.
Jellyn came in, and her only goal was to stand for her wedding. That was her only goal.
Helps that every day's arm day.
Together, they designed a custom brace tailored to her measurements, strong enough to support her weight, yet discreet enough to fit under her wedding dress.
And then she came in for the finished brace, and that last trip was when she first got to stand up again.
What was that like, being there through the whole journey and seeing her stand?
It was magical.
It's good practice since I didn't get to do much last week.
With months of hard work and determination, Jellyn didn't just stand, she learned to walk again.
And I just kind of swung my leg up just to see if it would move, and then it moved, and that was the first step. And then I just kind of kept going, and then everyone just kind of looked over. They're like, wait, are you walking right now? And I was like, I think I am. I think I'm taking steps over here.
Her determination fueled by the memory of her father who passed away during her recovery. And she kept it all a secret, even from Will, to surprise him on their wedding day.
So my girls know, and then my mom and other siblings know, but I haven't really shared it with anybody else. I don't even know if his side of the family knows yet either. So there's gonna be a lot of tissues going around for that day, for sure.
All right. Okay.
On her wedding day, Jellyn defied the odds, walking down the aisle with her custom brace concealed beneath her gown.
You got it.
Every step was a tribute to her father's memory and the unwavering love and support that had brought her to this moment.
When you take a step back, and I think like 3 years ago to now, I mean, although I didn't understand anything at the time, it's just things are slowly starting to make sense as I navigate through everything. And I'm just grateful, honestly, that I'm, again, still here and I can still make things happen. And I'm marrying the guy that has been there at my worst time and at my best time. And I just can't wait to get it started.